Welcome to this week's blogging video. This is extra exciting because Sarah's in town. Sarah is my right hand at BSL and she's been through this blogging journey with me from like a year in. So that's 3 years we've been working together now and we know so much just from figuring stuff out. So in our Facebook group for so basically anytime you buy one of the BSL courses, you get invited into a private Facebook group. The Facebook group is awesome. Like it is so active.
It is so active. There's so many people always commenting.
So great. Facebook groups were huge for me when I was starting my blog because I could just like ask random questions in it. So I just think it's really cool. But basically yesterday we were like, since Sarah and I are together, like what questions do you have regarding your blog that we can answer? So for this video, we're gonna switch it up a little bit out of the normal and do a little casual Q&A. So we haven't even really looked at these questions. Well, I mean, I put them together, but I think it'll be like good conversation.
Yeah.
Sarah even started answering and I was like, stop,
don't look at them.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like general questions and then more specific just about blogging and stuff. So I think it's a good mix.
Yeah. Okay, let's get into this week's
video.
Q&A. Some of these questions were longer, so we'll basically just sum them up to what's important in them. But how long do you wait before updating a post?
We wait at least a year.
Exactly, yeah.
It depends on what the post is and what the content is, but it's at least a year, right?
So usually how we handle it is like we are constantly looking at our stats. And so we're looking at a year back, we're looking at 2 years back. And then we can kind of see trends on when different posts do better and which ones do worse. So if a post does really well and we know it was really popular last year, then we're gonna go
in and update it to
so
make
that
sure if it is ranking or doing well again this next year, it's up to date, everything's working, all the content's good.
Yeah, so it's definitely like I would say it's at least 12 months before we update a post.
100%, yeah.
Yeah. Next question is how long do we test a strategy before changing the plan? So a little background on this. In our courses, we usually wait 1 to 2 months, sometimes even 3 months after changing one of our processes to update our courses. We are so specific with how we change our strategy. We have basically been using the same strategy for 3 years now, sometimes even 4 years. And we have seen firsthand that I think one of the biggest problems in blogging is there will be an algorithm change. And bloggers will freak out about it and then change their entire strategy. And then when they go and their strategy still isn't working, or even if it is working, they can't pinpoint what they changed in their process to work better. So when we change our strategy, we go very, very slowly and we change one thing at a time so that we can go and know exactly like what is working versus not is working. What is not working.
Is not working.
What is not working. Yeah, so usually we test the strategy for like 1 to 3 months.
And it's never like a complete strategy change. Like it's like very small details of our strategy that will change, and then we'll see if that like small tweak will work.
Yeah.
We never do a full like strategy change.
No, like I think a good example is like 2 years ago we were pinning so many more like of our pins than we do now. And in the last year we've like really lowered the amount of pins that we do. But yeah, all of our courses are September's the time of the year that we like really go in and update our courses. But then throughout every single month, we are constantly, if we change anything and we make sure that it 100% does work, we will go put it in. It would be a nightmare if the second we change one of our strategies, we put it in the course.
Yeah, because like who knows if it works.
Yeah, sometimes when we change something, it is like an utter fail.
Yeah. So. When do you know if it's time to niche down? I mean, I think it's best to start in a smaller niche in general when you're starting, right?
Yeah, it's easier to grow faster in a smaller niche, but for the people that can't get their, like, you know, when we get questions all the time, like, I love working out. I also love cooking. I also love decorating. Like, I want to do it all. And so kind of like what we say is test it out for at least 6 months. Do all of those, write the same amount of posts for each of those different categories, and then
see which one's working and which one's growing, and then start from there and then niche down to that specific category. and then you'll see what's working.
Yeah. Even when I started, like, by Sophia Lee, I did a lot of, like, random posts in there. Like, one of the big things that I was focused on at the time was paying off my college debt. And so, like, I have a few random posts in there about, like, money, which is so, like, they just didn't get any traction. So I didn't keep doing that. And then I niched down to, you know, like, the dorm room decor and more what we're kind of pathway to what we're doing now. But that would be...
Yeah, pay attention to stats to see.
How often do we check Google Analytics? Like, literally
all the time.
Like, weekly, if not, like, daily. Shelby on the team, one of her main roles is to watch all of the analytics across all platforms to make sure if something drops dramatically. Well, we don't freak out if something drops dramatically. Like, that's actually something that we've worked really hard not to do. But, you know, we're always aware of what's occurring, and you should be too, probably.
Yeah, with what's working and what's not working.
Yeah, exactly. Who is the email course for? So last week we launched, well, it was a soft launch. So actually, you probably don't even know this because we only soft launched it to the Facebook group, but we soft launched the email course. It's the same exact course. We just like to get reviews in place so that when we hard launch, we have reviews to back up our courses. So basically, like, we're gonna do a hard launch in a week, 2 weeks, I don't know our exact
so
date.
Here's another little soft launch. If you
yeah,
want
I
to
guess
go
here's
and
another.
find it.
We didn't even really plan this. Yeah, we probably should have talked about like what we should have said. Like, maybe a little more professional. But we launched our email course. Sarah and I. So when Sarah started, she was like, Sarah basically has she has 100% grown the email strategy for BSL. We've done it together. So then we wrote the course together. This course took us so
long. We've been saying, you've been saying in these videos
it's
every week
that
point. It's coming and it's finally here, but it took us so long to
we didn't realize how involved it was.
If you look at the course curriculum, it is pages. Like, it is so long.
I bet if we like put all of our like pages that we wrote into like a book, it would be like
thick.
It would be like such a thick book. But basically, our email course is not for the new blogger. Like, our email strategy is extremely, extremely complicated. And I think if you're a brand new blogger, it would just be confusing.
And I think it's just not the most important thing you should be doing when you first start a blog.
I 100% agree.
Your time should be going in different things at that time.
Agree.
So then when it actually is built up and you have traction and traffic, that's when it's a good time to start an email.
Yeah, and honestly, like, for our strategy to work, you have to have traffic on your blog. Because, like, the way that we get people on our email list is from readers being on our website and then, like, downloading printables. So the email course is best for someone that has a blog that you don't need to know everything on your blog, but you need to know how to get at least a little bit of traffic on your website. And I would also say, like, I think it's more important to kind of, like, slightly know your affiliate marketing strategy.
100%. Because that's, like, how you're going to make money with your email.
Yeah.
list.
So I personally started thinking about my email list about 1.5 years into starting my blog. But in the last 3 years, our email system is very, very complicated. I think we've dumbed it down and, like, not dumbed it down, but, like, made it easy to digest in the course.
Yeah.
That's probably what took us the longest time, is figuring out how to correctly communicate what we do. But there is so much more in our email strategy than simply sending out a weekly newsletter. Like, a weekly newsletter is probably 5% of what we do.
It's like the most simple thing that we do, yeah.
So in this course, we go over how we do all of our printables, how we do all of our opt-ins, the different forms that we use, our tagging system, our welcome sequences, our automation, segmenting, like,
it's really micro. It's really good, yeah.
This course is super micro. So that's what course is for. Again, if you're a brand new blogger, if this is the order of courses that I would take. Perfecting blogging, perfecting Pinterest, perfecting email. That's the order that I would do. And that's the order that I, like, grew my blog.
Yeah. It works. Okay, this is the next question. And this person says, I have been writing blog posts for the last few months, but have not monetized it in any way yet. No affiliate links yet because I don't have much traffic. Should I still sign up for affiliate links / Amazon affiliates, etc.? What are the next steps I should take? Example, legal disclaimers, etc.
Should I go for it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I have strong opinions about this answer. So first, legal disclaimers. That's not something that I thought about when I was starting my blog, and I wish I knew to think about that. So you legally need to have disclaimers in your website if you are selling products. So I think because she says that she has no affiliate links, like,
It doesn't.
I mean, don't quote us on anything legal.
But also, I mean, it's better to get that set up
I
beforehand
100% agree.
than like scramble after you start making money because you realize that you have to be doing that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, the camera's shaking. I 100% agree. And what I did when I had a little freak out because I thought I was like, I don't know, I was just panicked about not having anything legal, was we used, oh my gosh.
Amira Law Blog.
Amira Law Blog. I blank every single time. But she's a lawyer that like helps bloggers out, and she has basically templates that are extremely, extremely affordable, where you can just like go put your information in and then use those on your blog. That will cover the legal side of things. So that's what I would do on that standpoint when you're first starting a blog. As for the affiliate links, this is how I would handle it. I think that you should have affiliate links immediately.
If you can.
Even like, and when I say affiliate links, I don't mean Amazon. I'm talking Skimlinks. Get on Skimlinks or get on, Skimlinks is what I would do. Skimlinks.
It's easy to get into, right?
It's so easy to get into, and it basically has every single store that you can get into. You're not going to get accepted into reward style. I don't think that you should do Amazon until you have traffic coming, because and you don't need to have a ton of traffic. When I got on Amazon Associates, and I'm 99% sure it's still the same way right now, you had to make at least 3 sales in the first 3 months of being an Amazon Associate, or you got kicked out. So you don't need a ton of traffic. You just need to be able to confirm that you can make 3 sales in the first 3 months. But I don't think there's any harm with having Skimlinks. Everyone that uses the internet is so used to affiliate links at this point. And I also just think it's going to be a pain in the butt for you to change all of your links over to affiliate links.
So you might as well generate a little bit of income while you can.
It doesn't change anything for your reader. Like, they still click on a link. They still get to the shop. It's just you're getting a little... And you're not going to make a lot of money. Like, especially if you're not getting a lot of traffic, you're not going to like make a lot of money. But it will help you learn how they work and help you start thinking about where to incorporate them and
have them set up for when you do start getting traffic. Like, they'll
you never
already
know.
set up. Yeah. Who knows when something's going to take off.
Yeah.
Okay, number 7. How do you stay motivated enough to follow a schedule? I mean, I think for us... And for you, I mean, what you said when you first started is like you treat it like a real job.
It's a job.
It's a job. Like, so you have a schedule, and it's like, yeah, you are your own boss, but like pretend that you're
Not.
like, it's like you're at an internship, you know, or like you're at your first job. Like, you have to
100%.
follow a schedule. You have to follow those deadlines. And so if you treat it in that way, then it's like you don't have a choice. You know?
That's exactly how I would answer that. I think in the beginning, it's definitely like the hardest. But now, even with like the point where we are working with so many other people that like if we didn't get our stuff done.
Yeah, now people rely on us.
So, but in the beginning, like, yeah, you have to treat it like a job. Like, it is a job. If you don't treat it like a job, I don't think you're going to. It's too much work, honestly. Like, you have to treat it like a job, because I think you would give up. Like, it would become not fun.
Yeah.
So you just have to be really
disciplined.
You have to be so disciplined. And it just is part of having a blog. I mean, you could always have like a fun blog and like not really want to like just do it when you want to do it. But if you want to like make money on it and like really grow
it's a business. It's like you're starting your own business.
Yep.
So you have to treat it like
there's really
like
actually zero difference between starting another business and starting this.
Yeah.
The next question was, what are your favorite free WordPress themes? I don't really know any free WordPress themes, so I don't
try to find the most inexpensive ones.
Yeah, exactly. So instead, we found some really affordable ones. One, I always recommend a WordPress theme because it will make your website look so much better, and like visuals are so important in this day and age.
Totally.
My WordPress theme that I first had, I had it for 3 years, and we'll have that linked in the description. I still love it. I would say it's like, I think it's still affordable. It's just not as cheap
as the ones that we found on Etsy.
Okay, but if you want to see which one I had for the first 3 years, then you can go see that in the description. So first up, this was our favorite one, I think, or one of our favorites, is this theme. It's called Guinevere, and it is $22, which, like, if you think about it, you're gonna go to Qdoba later today and spend
it's like less than a meal.
Yeah, exactly. I just think this is like very obviously, like, your type of blog's gonna you might need different things for your style of blog. But I just think this is neutral, clean line. I think it gives you opportunity to kind of like figure it out and do your touch, but has the most important things like the menu at the top. This actually has 2 menus. This is like really similar to the one that I first started with, where you could put, just 2 menus. The biggest thing that you need to make sure is that your website is mobile responsive.
Is that one?
Yeah, it says responsive, so I'm gonna assume.
Nice.
Okay, you want to go next?
Okay, this one is Isla, $24.50, $24.50. And yeah, again, it's super clean, has the menu. It's a little different.
Than Guinevere,
layout wise, but pretty similar. You have the post at the top and then scroll.
You can pick your colors.
Yeah, customize your fonts. Different layouts that you can pick from. Resize for all devices, so it's also responsive.
Nice.
So
that one's very pretty. Okay, I have found one for $1, which is pretty good. It's called Heaven, and it also says it is responsive. So maybe you get the $1 one and kind of like figure it out, and then you put more money in once you can confirm that you will in fact stick with having a blog. But it has really, really good reviews too.
$1, wow.
$1, that's pretty damn good.
Okay, I found, what is it, Rosamund?
Yes.
And this one's actually really cool too. It reminds me of Guinevere.
Yeah.
But the shop that this one is on has like a ton.
Yeah.
That are all around. This one was like $11. They're all around like $15.
That's so good.
So that's like a good, a ton that are like $9. So just that shop in general could be good to check out for like $10 themes.
Yeah. Oh, this one's a good one too. Ellie and Jane. I just think, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's cute. $36. So that's the most expensive one that we've seen.
Really good reviews.
Really, really good reviews. But we love Etsy for that. And then also, I found my theme on Etsy, my original theme, but then I bought it through the 17th Avenue, I want to say. Or maybe I bought it on Etsy, I don't know. But she has really cute, like she has
so many.
Such cute ones. Hers are more like in like the $50 range, which we used that for 3 years. So that was like an insane investment.
Yeah, and theirs are all just
they're just so cute.
So cute. Yeah, I would say it's like what, $50 to $100 range.
Yeah, she knows what she's doing.
Totally.
And that wraps up this video. I think that was a fun change of pace.
Yeah, a nice little
relaxing video. Hopefully we answered some of your questions.
Good variety.
Check out our Perfecting Email course. And we have to send emails to everyone that's bought it so far, asking how they like it.
See how they like it.
I know.
Hopefully they do.
Yeah. We haven't gotten any bad emails yet. So, but we will see you at next week's blogging video.
Bye.